Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at 6 TikToks I found kind of creepy, weird out there, kind of on the fringes. So take a look at those today and just kind of give my reactions. So let's go ahead and get into it.
In fact, there's an elephant standing there. Or maybe there's the shadow of the elephant and the elephant has been moved. We don't know what we don't know. And this leaves me awake at night. I lose sleep over that.
Yeah, I love Neil's content. The way he's able to illustrate a point, not just, using pure science, but kind of, for lack of a better term, dumbing it down for the rest of us is great. Definitely an interesting concept, right? Because if you think about it, over the course of several billion years, how much has changed in the universe and how much is, flickered away. And so it's definitely an interesting thing to think about. Yeah, I think the benefit now that we're in the technological age is that we have records. So whatever future versions of ourselves there are, will at least not be left blind, right? Our ancestors were, if you're a non-religious person or believing in prehistoric times, were cave people, and they obviously didn't have computers or really great record keeping. There were paintings on a wall, and we do our best to decipher them, but hopefully future generations are set up, I think, a little bit better.
They don't even hide it anymore.
The season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. Long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hoods.
Keen, that's the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo.
I mean, I think clearly they were just joking. Yeah, if they're really part of, Illuminati or any of those secret societies, I doubt that they would be talking about it openly, to be honest. Yeah, there's a lot of, back and forth on TikTok about this. And, my stance is like, if you're part of any of those clubs, it's kind of like Fight Club, right? The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. I'm sure the first rule of Illuminati is you don't talk about Illuminati if you're part of it.
Did y'all ever see this photo that NASA put out of Earth in 2015? Now look a little more closely. Now before some of you tell me that I'm making this up, I got this directly from NASA's website, and it's still there. I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Yeah, I don't think it's much of a secret that NASA photoshops their images. I believe they've actually talked about it multiple times. This is a little bit interesting. I think for the most part, images that are pushed to the public are almost always retouched. That being said, there is a database of raw images you can get to. Whether or not those are doctored up, I have no idea. But I know like a lot of these like ones that you're seeing, they're full color, and what you're going to see on the front of the newspaper are almost always touched up. So yeah, I don't know if there's a conspiracy there. Could be.
The scariest conspiracy theories.
Historians and researchers believe that Atlantis was a real place, a highly advanced society with impressive technology and culture. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato wrote about Atlantis in his dialogues, describing it as a powerful kingdom that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to the legend, the city was situated on an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and was destroyed by natural disasters and catastrophes. There have been numerous archaeological discoveries and ancient texts that suggest the existence of a lost civilization with advanced knowledge of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. Some of these artifacts date back to the same period when Atlantis was said to have flourished. There is also many geographic and geological features that could match the description of Atlantis in Plato's account. So what do you think?
It's almost like the video knew I was going to react to it. There's compelling evidence to suggest that Atlantis existed somewhere at some point. Where that's at, I'm not sure. I'm fairly confident that it's in the Atlantic Ocean somewhere. recent evidence like things like Bimini Road that were discovered and some of the underwater dwellings that were found kind of in the Caribbean make a really good case for that area. I think it's going to be nearly impossible for us to truly know if that was Atlantis at one point, but definitely interesting for sure. Thanks for making it this far in the video. If you like what you're seeing and want to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload.
The Earth could be much bigger than we thought. And you know what's really disturbing? I'll reveal it at the end. In recent years, there has been discussion about the Earth's actual shape, with some questioning whether it is spherical or flat. While some have suggested potential conspiracy theories exist, it's hypothesized that Earth could be much larger than we realize. The idea that only 7 continents exist seems limited. One proposal suggests Antarctica is actually a giant icy barrier hiding additional continents beyond. Hypothetically, if someone could traverse this frozen wall, they may discover 20 secret continents previously unknown. These mysterious lands have sparked ideas about prehistoric creatures, aliens, and advanced civilizations living there. Interestingly, one concept proposes the 7 continents we inhabit now are like a vast corporate farm owned and controlled by a small group of extremely wealthy families. These elites could originate from the enigmatic undiscovered continents. So, these are 2 very disturbing questions. Why do you think exploring Antarctica was banned? And do you know the truth that there is no real picture of the Earth? Every picture that's been released on Google or released from NASA is a 3D render.
I think this video touches on a couple things. My personal view is that we live in a globe. I think there's a lot of physical evidence to support that. That being said, open to anybody's opinion and learning more about the flat Earth community. I think this video, combined with the previous one talking about the NASA editing, lends some credence, right? Like, it's hard to trust an agency that is constantly putting out false content, I think, to you. And so it leaves almost an air of speculation on anything that happens. And I think it'd be amazing if there's an additional 20 continents that we just didn't know about, and, thriving civilizations and dinosaurs and all that. I think it'd be great.
Okay, I might be reaching, but what's going on here on Etsy? Why are these children's paintings so high? And why is there multiple of them, including one labeled pizza oil painting? Not to mention AI generated pictures of kids eating wings and pizza, going for around 3 to 4K, and even pictures of pizza for 3K. And there's this one labeled coming soon for 51K. And the person's name is Earth's Dark Offering. I'm not saying anything is going on here, but let me know what y'all think is going on here.
Wow. Where to even start? So I've been following this probably for the better part of a year. And even recently, there's been some discussion around this kind of secret code or underground trafficking language. I want to say last week, there was a whole conversation about a New York City apartment that was allowing guests to attend it. I think it was $1 million a piece. And it was labeled as some, pizza factory or something related to pizza. And so, yeah, I definitely think that there's something to this, and it should 100% be investigated. Between the stuff with Jeffrey Epstein and how he was using kind of his wealth to traffic young women to his island, and, all the other, what we originally thought was a conspiracy, and it's coming to light that it's 100% true. I think that there's some more weight to videos like this, because it's I think it's gone under the radar too long, and I think that there needs to be kind of heavier crackdown on stuff like this, and full weight of the government needs to be assigned to this. So I'm 100% on board with this video. So there you go. 6 weird TikToks we covered today. If you like this content and want to see some more, or have a topic we want to cover, feel free to comment in the comment section below. I'll try my best to cover that in the next video. Thanks, and have a good day.